What's up, y'all? What is up? It's your girl EJ, and welcome to the recap, y'all. Now, today we're going to be talking about The Family Business, Season 4, Episode 6, entitled Homecoming. Okay, y'all, so we already talked about Paris and Sasha. If you missed that video, then you can definitely check that out. It is under the playlist called The Family Business. Now, y'all, let's go ahead and start this video out on a light note, because your girl Nefertiti, let me find out she out here consoling folks, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is definitely giving Curtis a condom in this episode, y'all, and it's like, you know what, she just want to make him feel better, y'all. And then your girl Paris is gonna let us know that she is pretty friendly. You know, she's been friendly with Orlando and she's been friendly with Curtis. So I see you, Nefertiti girl. Okay, y'all, so your girl Brandy is talking to the good doctor, and he is telling her all about patient zero. Now, patient zero apparently has schizophrenia, multiple personality disorder, and he is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And Brandy is very intrigued by this. She's just so into it. She's like, well, who's treating him? He's not on my medication list. And he lets her know that the director treats him, you know, personally, and that he doesn't come out of the room very much, and that nobody is to go into this room. You know, I mean, the door says dangerous and it's red. I mean, stop. But anyway, Brandy is so intrigued by this, and she wants to know more and more information. And I'm just like, girl, normal people do not want to know more about this. Normal people want to stay away. But it feels like she is about to go on a hunt for information. And I don't know, I'm just putting it out here. I don't know, but it feels like she's probably going to be the one to figure it all out. And will she tell the Duncans or not? You know what I'm saying? Because I have some theories about what's about to happen. And I feel like she's going to be a key piece in this because she's so interested in this patient. And you know how people get when they nosy. They go find stuff when you nosy. So anyway, y'all, we're also going to see Brother X being creepy again around Brandy's door. And he's just watching her way too much. So I feel like even if she does find out this information, I don't know, it feels like Brother X might, I don't know what is going on with him, but something is definitely going on with him. And he definitely has his eyes set on Brandy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, she need to watch her back. So anyway, y'all, moving on to the club. Now, y'all remember, Mario. Mario is doing the most. Now, he calls himself trying to make amends with Rio. You know, he done gave him money, trying to say he's sorry because Rio was about to throw his dusty behind right on back out of there, y'all. Now, if you don't remember Mario is Keisha's friend. And he is just hella disrespectful. He is that friend that you just like, you can't take nowhere. So anyway, he's going to let Keisha know that, you know, Rio is good luck because he played his, the first 3 or the last 3 numbers of his license plate number, and he hit it big. So now he's intrigued with Rio and wants to be Rio's bestie because, you know, Rio brings him good luck. So anyway, y'all, your boy LC is going to go visit his brother, Larry, and he wants to let him know, you know, about Sasha, you know what I'm saying? Because this is his niece and he wants to let him know in person. Plus, he's been saying that he wanted to go and visit his brother. So he sits down and he talks to his brother. And what is so interesting about this conversation? First of all, the shade that Larry was throwing in this was hella funny. The first thing Larry says to him is like, oh, when they told me I had a visitor, I thought it was somebody I wanted to talk to. And I'm just like, damn, Larry, that was shady. But okay, I'm here for it. So anyway, LC is telling him what happened to Sasha, and you can clearly see that Larry is affected by this because we all know that Larry's whole thing is that, you know, only a Duncan kills a Duncan. So the fact that somebody has killed his niece and it's Lou's daughter, you know, he is very distraught and hurt. But the first thing that he asked, even when we know his number one rule is only a Duncan can kill a Duncan, he's only interested in if LC did it. It's almost like LC is the cause for everything. Like, he asked him twice, did he do it? You know what I'm saying? It's like the first time wasn't enough. Let me ask you again. Did you try to take, you know, the money? Like, he keeps talking about this money. and it's like he just sees red when he sees LC. So anyway, LC's like, maybe we can get you home for a visit, and at first he's kind of apprehensive about it, and he doesn't really believe him, but we all know that he's just playing a role. So anyway, LC is like, yeah, we're going to do that first. We're going to try to get you home for a visit so you can see your kids. And in my mind, I'm just going to go off on a tangent for just like 1 second, y'all. In my mind, all I can think about is Sonia, y'all. Like Sonia just pops into my head because I'm just like, girl, if you had just said anything, like just one thing, if you had just told somebody about what was going on, LC wouldn't have walked into this. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and move on. Okay, y'all. So y'all remember that the good doctor already told Brandy all about patient 0, Larry Duncan, who was, this nutcase who never was let out of the room and how he had all these issues. Well, now LC is there asking him to let the same man come out for a visit to his home. Now, I ain't gonna cap. I understand that, LC is throwing out all this money. I mean, he done made it up to $1.5 million at this point. $1 million for the facility, and then $500,000 for him. Like, he throwing out some cash in order to make this visit happen. But I'm just thinking, like, you do realize that you just said all these things about this patient. You really gonna let him out? So he just tells him that, hey, let me see, and then I'll get back with you. Now, before LC leaves out, he notices the cigars on the desk and he asks him about them. And the guy is just like, yeah, you can just get them from any smoke shop. So, of course, your boy LC, he peeps game, and he's been in this thing for a long time, so he knows how to play the game, and he just moves on. Now, when he gets out to the car, he talks to the twins, and he's like, he asks Carl, he's like, look, you're a connoisseur of cigars, what do you think about this cigar? And he's like, yeah, you can only get that cigar from Cuba, or you have to know somebody. And he was like, what would you think of somebody who told you could get it at a local smoke shop? And he would be like, they lying. You know what I'm saying? So LC is definitely peeping game that something is not right at this facility. He doesn't know what it is, of course, but he knows that there's definitely something going on. Now, unfortunately, they can't get service out here. So they are going to end up, trying to get back to the house so that they can get some service so that he can call Paris or Junior. Now, meanwhile, on the inside, your boy Larry has come back in, from playing patient. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, now the doctor doesn't know who Larry is, clearly. You know what I'm saying? He thinks he's Director Dawkins. He doesn't look like he asked very many questions, but one of the main questions that I probably would have been thinking in my head if I'm him is like, why he dressed like a patient? Why he acting like he a patient instead of the director? But of course he done killed somebody, quote unquote, so he think. So I guess he not gonna ask too many questions. But at this point, I'm just like, does the director know or does he not know? Because he was just telling Brandy about Larry Duncan. So he certainly doesn't know that this is Larry Duncan. But does he know that this guy is a patient and not an actual director? Or does he just think, shoot, he probably don't think nothing, y'all. I think you know what? Never mind. Let's just move on because this making my head hurt right here. So anyway, Larry comes back in and you can tell that Larry is visibly upset by this entire thing, like by this whole news of Sasha being dead. And, he always makes it very, very clear, that only a Duncan can kill a Duncan. You know what I'm saying? So he is not having it. Now, meanwhile, your boy LC and the twins are headed back. They're still unable to get any service. And as they're headed back, they're going to get pulled over by the police officer. Now, the police officer is going to ask them to get out of the car. He's going to claim that he smells marijuana. He's going to claim that he smells alcohol. He's going to claim all of these things, and he's going to get everybody out of the car. Now, he's going to put the twins in handcuffs, and then he's also going to pull LC out of the car as well. Now, one of the things that I noticed right from the jump is that the name on his name tag, and I was like, oh, okay. And if you remember, if you go back to episode, I don't know, maybe 3. Okay, it's that episode where the lady comes in with the 2 detectives from Allentown, and she's looking for her missing husband. He's been missing for 26 months, and he was the director of the facility. Dr. Franklin, he was over the facility, and he was going to end up turning the facility in. He was headed to, make a complaint about it. However, he never made it there. Now, in that episode, your boy Larry says, call Deputy Montague and let him know that he's going to get some visitors. And then when you look at this name tag, it's like, okay, this must be Montague or Monago, whatever his name is. Y'all know I'm bad with names. So anyway, so this was all a setup, but it feels like it was a fast setup because Larry had no way of knowing that LC would come to visit him. So it feels like this was something that he planned in the moment of his whole, he's hysterical about Sasha and he thinks that LC has killed Sasha. So I feel like he kind of changed his timeline, or he changed whatever he was going to do because he had an opportunity. So he used this connect that he has, because clearly this guy is working for him, and he uses him in order to get his hands on LC. Now, the real question is what is he about to do with LC? Now, I got some theories all about what I think he's going to do to LC. But meanwhile, y'all, they just doing too much for me on the family business. Like, every time I think that, y'all, they just keep killing people, and I don't understand why we got to keep dropping all these bodies. Now, the twins have been around for forever, y'all. Like, the twins have been here since the beginning. Now, I know they don't say very much at all, but I just like their presence. I just like seeing the twins pop up. I like seeing them in the security. But why you have to go and kill the twins? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you gotta kill both of them? You know what I'm saying? In front of LC like that. So anyway, y'all, he's going to take the twins out, and he's definitely going to leave LC alive. So, that's how the episode ended, y'all. So anyway, y'all, go ahead and check out this next video where I'm going to be giving you my theories on what's going to happen to LC and who I think killed Sasha. Until next time, guys, peace.